Good morning, friends, and welcome to Friday. We made it through this week and you did amazing. All right, let's see what is on our calendar today. On Friday, yesterday we left off on a sphere shape, nice and round, no flat edges, no pointy vertices. It was cherries. So we started to notice something really interesting in this pattern, my friends. First, they introduced us one at a time to the shapes, and then we started to see doubles. Cylinder, cylinder, rectangular prism, sphere, sphere. So what could today be? Let's think and make a prediction. What could be under number 11? Drum roll. Boom. It is a shape with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flat surfaces and pointy vertices all the way around, but I noticed the flat side is a square shape. So this must be a cube today, and it is a package, a box. Maybe it is a box from the North Pole. I don't know. All right, so let's go back to our calendar, and we're gonna plug that in before we forget. Here is the cube, and you can see Mrs. A type package. It is a package, and it looks just like this cube here, where you can see all the different flat sides. You can see all of the pointy vertices, and this shape you can definitely stack a cube on top of each other and make a long tower, right? But you can't bounce this and you can't roll this. You could slide it on a table, but you can't roll it like you can with a sphere. So today's shape is a cube. All right, let's go to our calendar grid observation chart. And that one was full, so I made a new one today. Okay, so our package is not a cylinder. It is not a rectangular prism. It is not a sphere. It is a, what is it, friends? Cube. All right, package. All right, on 12-11 for December 11th today. All right, let's go back to our days of school. Actually, before we do days of school, let's go here and make sure everything is correct. December is the 12th month. It is the 11th day, the 20th year. So our abbreviated version of December 11th can be written just like this, capital DEC dot 11, soup 20, December 11th, 2020. All right, now that looks pretty good. So let's go to our days of school. It is 68 days of school today. So I do need to make another X on our chart. Let me do that for you right now. Here we go. Okay, should I count this one by ones? Say, oh no, Mrs. A, we need to be efficient. Let's count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. It is 68, and that matches perfectly. Let's write 66. What makes that E sound at the end of a word? Y. And 8 is a bit tricky, so I'm going to spell that for us. EIGHT for 68. All right, now I already know I've got 6 bars of 10 here. So I'm going to be fancy today and put 68 on the other side of the equation and put my equal sign on the other side of the equation and then put my 6 groups of 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But am I done? Something looks like it's missing. The 8. I've got 60 here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But I do not have my 8 ones. So I'm going to add my 8 ones. And let's read this fancy style, friends. 68 is equivalent to 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 8. Perfect. Okay, now it is time for our stacked vertical equation. And I have 6 groups of 10, which is 60. Then I put my plus sign. Then I put my 8. And I'm going to scoot this. Ooh, that's too much. I guess it's not letting me, but I usually would line this up exactly under my ones group because 8 is not part of my tens group, okay? All right, so 60 plus 8 equals 68. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, good job, friends. Let's go to our clock today. Now, we left off at 8 o'clock yesterday. I want my clock to go around another time around my clock, but it will not land on 8 for the next hour. It will land on 9, and we have to make sure that that lines up pointing right at my 9. There we go. And I am going to take my pen, and we're going to figure out if I'm in the PM, in the afternoon and evening, where 9 o'clock falls. So here's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 o'clock PM is the 21st hour of the day. And here it is. So you should probably be starting to dream now in your bed. You should have been tucked in, all snuggled up under your covers, and read your bedtime story. And it is snoozing time. It is nighttime. The moon is shining bright in the sky. All right, let's go ahead and go to our big clock here and make sure everything matches. So let's erase 8. Let's erase that hour hand. And let's get my pen. And we are going to draw and make sure that that short hour hand looks much shorter than the minute hand. And it is also pointing right at the 9. It is 9 o'clock. So let's write 9 o'clock. And we have to make sure my digital time matches. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And where is my digital time? There we go. All right, so now I am looking on my little analog clocks for the clock where the long hand is pointing at the 12 and the short hand is pointing at the 9. Can you find it before Mrs. A? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. There we go. All right, so I've got 9 o'clock on my analog clock and 9 o'clock on my digital clock. All right, friends. Now, you may have thought to yourself today, Mrs. A, you forgot to do the 3D shape song, and you are correct. So we are going to do that at the end right now. Okay, so here is my 3D shapes. Let me present this so you can see it bigger. And remember, we did have a package today on this Friday, so let's go ahead and see where we find that package shape where the cube is, okay? I say it, you say it. Ready? 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere like a bouncy ball. And it wasn't working for Mrs. A. Sometimes that happens. So let's just use my slide here. Revise, right? That's what good mathematicians do. Okay, let's try it one more time. Ready? 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere like a bouncy ball. A cylinder, a can of pop. A cube like a dice we drop. And I don't know why they're not showing up here. How strange. Can you see them on the side there? Here we go. Rectangular prism, like it's a shoebox. 3D shapes are here and there. 3D shapes are everywhere. And Mrs. A's computer is going cuckoo today. Look at that. I see the yellow cylinder right here, but it's missing here. Super strange. All right, cone, sphere, cylinder, cube, rectangular prism, and our package was the shape of a cube today. That was the shape of the day. And I thank you so much, scholars, for your patience, for your perseverance, and for just being so amazing. All right, my friends, have a wonderful, wonderful Friday and a super fantastic weekend, and I will see you back next week on Monday. Thanks so much, scholars. Bye-bye.